Hi everybody! This module will explain how to create door decorations and bulletin boards that your residents will appreciate and notice. First, we are going to determine what constitutes a good door deck. Making sure to have at least 3 steps to the door deck, such as cutting, gluing or taping, and drawing on it or designing it. Designing it can be coloring on it or even drawing on it. Making sure to use colors makes it appealing to the residents. Lastly, having the door deck look like you took your time on it. It is very noticeable to residents if you did not take your time on it, so make sure you are. The next few slides show you some examples of good door decks. As you can see, there are lots of colors and they look nice. You can tell that time was taken to make these. Here are some more examples. And some more examples. You can also tell that each door deck has at least 3 steps in making it. Now, going on to bulletin boards. First, we're going to determine what constitutes a good bulletin board. When making a bulletin board, you want to make sure that it fits the needs of your community. Is your community struggling with grades? If so, have an educational board. On it, you could give study tips and resources that are available to them on campus, such as office hours and free tutoring. Having a board on self-care or events happening on campus could also be beneficial to your residents. Making sure to take your time on the bulletin board is very important. Also, having information on your board but not cluttering your board can be a way to get info out of your residents. If the board is cluttered, chances are residents are not going to pay too much attention to it because they will not know where to start reading. With this, making your board look eye-catching. After all, you are putting up information that will be beneficial for your community, so you want them to look at it. Lastly, making sure to plan ahead. Plan out some ideas for your bulletin boards at the beginning of the year. This will make it extremely helpful when you are stuck on thinking of what bulletin board you should do. There are many different types of bulletin boards, such as educational, passive, and fun bulletin boards. Really, a good bulletin board is anything that you think your floor wants to see or needs. A passive bulletin board is a good board to have every once in a while because it gets your floor to participate and interact with one another. The next couple of slides show examples of some good bulletin boards. As you can see in this slide, there's 2 bulletin boards. There's an educational one and a fun one. The educational one is one that they had in October, and it showed them some ideas of what they can do for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This one, you can tell that they probably used this one in February, and this is an example of a self-care one. This one is probably one that they used in December. Here are a couple more examples. As you can see, there are a different variety of them. We have some educational ones, fun ones, and even passive ones. This crayon one would constitute as a passive one because it gets residents to interact with one another. Now that we have gone over door decks and bulletin boards, I believe something else you as the RA can do to make your floor more welcoming is by decorating it. One way to do so is by having a theme for your floor, such as Dr. Seuss, Harry Potter, Disney, or other interests you may have. Making floor decorations that go with your theme is a fun way to make your floor look welcoming and fun to be on. Other ways to decorate your floor is by having a birthday wall or a mom fridge. Now you have some ideas for how you are going to decorate your floor and make your residents feel welcomed. Thank you!